Do you want to start a business? So here we are going to talk about a business plan and why you need one. I'm going to tell you many things that are going to be very important. So if you want to track your business, that you're in the right path. Also in the last few years, let's say 5 years, so that way you can plan everything ahead. So that way everything will go according to plan. So that way you know that you're not going to start, going to the right or left, or you're going to get lost in the middle of the process. This is the most important thing. For instance, if you're going to build a house, you need a blueprint, so that way you know how the house is going to look like in advance. With this, is the same thing. Another thing that is very important is you're going to get investors. So with this, it will help you to get investors. So if you need funds for your business, that is very important, because you're going to show them, okay, this is my business plan, here's where I am right now, this is all my ideas, this is all my research, this is my audience, this is the profit. You're going to be able to show everything in advance, so that way the other guy knows, this guy, he knows what he's talking about, he's well prepared. Just starting a business, okay, yeah, I want to start selling pens or cell phone or anything like that, and hopefully everything will turn out great. But if you know these type of things in advance, it will help you much better to get the customers, the type of customers that you want, because you don't want everyone. You want just certain niche or certain public or certain people. And the same thing with the investor. Maybe you're going to get a certain type of investor, that they like certain fields, certain industries. So that way everything in advance. It will help you. So for instance, in this case, you're going to need the why. So this is very important. You're going to need also executive summary. So that way you can write in 2 pages everything that is very important. It will help you also with the investors. So the way if you want to get some investor, you can show them this. You're going to have the strategy, because you're going to war, with everyone else, the other businesses. So because you're not going to be the only guy in town. So if you want to start selling cell phone or making cell phones, or maybe pens or something like that, you're going to have some type of competition. So you have to fight against them, virtually. So you have to say, okay, I'm going to make my product is going to be better than the competition because X. So you have to write it down, so that way you know what you're going to do in advance. So here in the strategy, you're going to write an intro, the current position, the competitive advantage, growth plan. So you're going to write all those things, so that way you know where you're going. Also, like I said before, for yourself and for the investors. After that, we're going to talk about marketing strategies, so that way you're going to be able to reach the people that you want. So in this case, why is needed. So why are you making this pen? Are you making this gadget or cell phone or whatever you want to sell, or maybe a service? You have to ask yourself, okay, what is my target audience? So who is going to buy my product or service? How is my product or service meeting the need of the people? Because if everyone is having a cell phone right now, or everyone is having some type of gadget, okay, why are they going to buy yours and not the competition? So you have to start planning all those things in advance. How your product will compete with the market, so that is very important. So we're going to talk about later about price structure, why, justify the price that you're asking. Also, we're going to talk about store. So if you're going to have a store online, or maybe you're going to have a TV, advertisement, radio, and why, or maybe you can do everything. So you have to see all those things in the business plan. Why and how, promotions, so how you're going to promote the business. Also, you're going to make a operational plan, so that way you know how everything is going to start working, how it is the day-to-day operation. So if you have 5 employees, you have 3 salesmen, maybe a technician, and maybe another guy for accounting. So what are they going to do every day? Also, the facility requirements that you're going to need, management information, system. So also everything that all the systems that you're going to need in order to have, everything up and running. Are you going to need the computers, website, hopefully a cell phone, and everything that is related to the business. So basically, that is all you're going to talk about in this business plan. So now we're going to start breaking down the business plan in different topics, so that way you can start working on this and you can start watching each one of my videos, and you can learn this way faster. So now let's start with the topics that I was talking in the beginning, and see you in the next video.